Well, good morning. We finally have some good weather, nice and cold. In fact, I noticed this past week that we're going to have our first Arctic blast, making it down to Texas. And so so I decided I was going to come out here on Thursday and Friday on my day off. And so today the high is supposed to be around 39, 40 degrees. So we're sitting really good. Already have one animal down. I couldn't do a review this morning, but I'll show that to you in the body of the segment. So we're hoping that Hogan comes in. He hasn't come in yet. He may have already been shot because I checked the cameras when I got in early this morning, around 2 o'clock, and I haven't seen him since November 25th on the cameras. In fact, he was right here, and that is about 2 weeks ago. So, crossing my fingers that my neighbors didn't shoot him, but maybe they did. If they did, congratulations for that. Stay tuned for a great hunt, and hoping to get a deer down, seeing lots of exotics. Actually, I'm seeing some black bucks, but I don't think they're big enough to shoot yet. A couple of bucks. So hopefully we'll get something down today, so stay tuned.
The message of the Holy Scriptures is absurd, and the life of the Messiah is meaningless, unless we believe that he walked perfection, and that he died for my substitution, that his resurrection is no illusion.
Well, you're probably wondering why it's so dark, but the issue is it's probably a little bit before shooting light, but I could actually make out the outline of the pig, so I felt confident with the shot, and all I got was the sound.
Hey guys, don't think you saw that. Wind is blowing really hard this morning, but it's really cold. It's getting colder as we speak. But don't think you saw that, but I did turn the camera on. Shot that pig when it was dark. Nothing's come in this morning. I think it's just way too windy. We're going to sit in the blind all day, but I'm going to go down and see if I can find the arrow and see what kind of blood I got. I think I hit it because I heard it hit. It's really dark. Could see the outline of the pig and put it right in the center, so hopefully we got something. Let's go see if we got some blood on the arrow. Well guys, I didn't see any blood, but there he is dead right there. Only about 40 yards maybe. And I haven't found the arrow. I don't know where that arrow is. But he's dead right here. Alright, he looks like he's good eating size. He looks like he's good eating size, but he smells something fierce. I flipped him over and I got him. Actually, it looks like he was quartering too, and it came right in perfect on that side and out the back side over here. So anyway, we'll post this hopefully with a big deer. We'll see what happens. Let's get back in the blind. We're going to sit all day because it's nice and cold. Only supposed to get to about 39 today, so let's get back in the blind. Up until this year, I'd never seen black buck on my place except once or twice, maybe on the camera. But I got a whole family living here now. There's a couple course, we'll leave them alone too. Let them grow up and get big. Maybe we'll get a chance for a nice sized black buck. I wish he was 2 or 3 years older. It's tempting. I've never shot a black buck with my bow, or a black buck, period. But he's way too small. We'll let him grow up another 2-3 years. He's probably a year and a half, maybe at the most. He's not old at all.
Man, that wind was howling. I can't even believe these turkeys were actually out in this wind. I thought they'd be hung up somewhere, but they showed up. I actually could hear them to my left for probably about 30-45 minutes before they actually came in to the feeder. But anyways, they came in, and I was going to let an arrow fly.
Alright, we're going to go down and see if I can find that turkey real quick and get right back in the stand, because we're going to sit here all day. You ever seen a blood trail for a turkey like this? Look at that. Look at, man, I've never seen a blood trail for a turkey like that. Look at that. Man. Look at that blood trail. Beautiful Tom. Looky there. How about that? Check this out. We are whacking and stacking them today. He's a Tom. Pretty good beard on him. Check out this fan. Good old Leo. He's lost quite a few tail feathers, but he'll work. Shot him right in the back. Right where you need to kill a turkey. That makes a pig today and a turkey today. We're going to go back and get in the stand again, because I might have deer around me right now, because this is great weather for deer. So, whacking them and stacking them today. Let's go get back in the stand. He looks good. Shoot Hogan.
The bad news is I missed that axis deer, which is kind of frustrating. Actually, the problem was I felt like I rushed the shot, and secondly, I aimed a little bit too low because I was anticipating the drop. But the good news is, the next morning I was in the stand before the sun came up, and it didn't take long, probably about maybe shortly after 9 o'clock or so, I had this axis deer come in, so I got to redeem myself.
Yeah, he's down right there. I think I redeemed myself from last night. Let's go get him. That spike, or that spike over there is wondering what happened to that axis deer. Don't actually see a blood trail, but I don't need one.
Well guys, it's a little nubber buck. Axis buck. He'll make some really good eating. I think axis is probably one of the best tasting meat around. But hit him right where you're supposed to hit him on these deer, these axis deer. On the axis deer, the vitals are shoved forward a little further than a whitetail, so you got to shoot them more in the shoulder. That's why I aimed further up in the shoulder. Actually, he was kind of quartering to me. I think that's the side I hit him on. Well, pretty good shot. You saw him fall on camera. Well, this wraps up my day and a half hunting. I'm going to be back in 3 days. I got to work the weekend, then I'm going to be back out here again. But I redeemed myself from last night, so I shot a pig, a turkey, and now an axis deer. So I haven't seen Hogan since November 28th, so I'm thinking probably one of my neighbors shot him, which if they did, congratulations to them. But I'm hoping he's still around, actually, because I would love to get a shot at that buck. But we'll be back in the blind on Monday and for about 5 days, so check out our hunts in the future as well as those in the past. Thanks for watching. Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal.